Well, hello and welcome back. And it is snowing in Farming Simulator today. It's good to be back. It's been a little while since I've been able to play this, although I'm recording a whole bunch of episodes, so I can release them all on like a kind of a set schedule, hopefully. I got a little sick the past week, kind of screwed up my schedule a little bit. So I've been doing a bunch of thinking about this game and the farm and our situation, and I'm thinking it might have been a pretty big mistake to buy those cows. I'm also thinking that this greenhouse was a huge mistake because these saplings are really hardly worth anything. I if I have Well, I wouldn't say if I have one criticism of the game. I would say a criticism of the game, at least that I have, is that when you go to this screen here and you're looking at stuff like anything that like is gonna be sold, excuse me, still getting over whatever, like on a pallet, like all these prices are somehow in liters, which is just ridiculous. Like this should be the pallet price. Same with um, like the planks and the planks long. Like this should all be pallet price, not a liter price. Because first of all, isn't liter like I don't really know the metric system. I'll be the first one to admit that. But liters are like volume. I didn't think it was anything but volume. I could be wrong on that. Right, but you buy like a liter of Coke. That's like a volume of liquid. Like, how do you have a liter of plank? That doesn't even make sense. Um, yeah, because it's really hard to know the way they have it now, right? If I go to what those were rice saplings or something, right? So if I go to where's the rice? Here's just the regular rice, but where's like the rice saplings? Why can't I find them? Here they are, right? 9,948. Well, that's per liter. And who knows how much a pallet's worth? Well, it turns out a pallet's like maybe, sorry, that's not per liter. That's like per 1,000 liters. All these prices are like 1,000 liters, right? But it turns out like a pallet's like 22 liters or something ridiculous like that. Like it's really hard to like decipher from here. Like, oh, if I did rice saplings, well, that's 9,000 versus I don't know. Like, let's take a look at some mushrooms or some chili peppers. Oh, that's only 1,000. But you can get a liter of 1,000 liters of chili peppers in way less pallets than you can the right. You can't make good decisions like with this information because you're not giving me the per pallet price. You're giving me this other price and this other like ridiculous measuring unit that makes no sense whatsoever in this context, right? Like this should be the per pallet price. If you have your stuff spawning on pallets like the honey, this should be the per pallet price, not a liter price, right? Because you don't in the real world, like if you're buying a pallet or something, you're paying a pallet price. You're not paying like per liter. Like they're saying, oh, this is what it costs per liter, and you're like saying, oh, well, I want, X amount of liters. No, you're saying I want X number of pallets, and they charge you per the pallet. They don't, you know what I mean? Like once you start buying and selling pallets, you're not worried about like, yes, someone's doing a calculation somewhere to know that like however many liters or pounds of honey is on a pallet, but then you sell it at a pallet price, right? Anyway, that's my little gripe. These things are really not profitable at all. So I think I'm going to get rid of this greenhouse. We'll probably do that today. I'll sell it and build probably a different greenhouse, either the mushroom one or I think I'm going to do the mushroom one. Because I was thinking, well, maybe I'll eventually like plant, right? We'll plant our own little rice fields But the problem with that is that we're struggling so bad with money. And if you look at the price of the equipment, I actually don't know how to get to the store without actually going to the store. I know there's a way to do it. I need to figure it out, but we'll just do it this way. Um, yeah, if we look at like the rice, right, we'd have to buy this planter, which is 25,000, which isn't terrible, but then we'd have to have this harvester, which is almost 100,000. And all we can do is plant and harvest this one crop with it. So I'm thinking it makes more sense. We do need to get into something besides just grass eventually. I'm thinking we'll probably just get into some sort of like wheat oat type of a thing. We'll just get a combine, even though these are quite expensive themselves. But even this combine 104 is cheaper than the rice planter plus the rice harvester, right? And then we can use this combine for a lot of stuff, right? Not just rice. This can be used for, was it wheat, oat, sunflower, lots of different stuff. Corn. Of course, you need a different header for the corn, and we have to buy a header, and that adds price. Yeah, okay. So maybe it's about the same price. I don't know, unless we want to is it boxing ourselves in? Would just kind of be a monocrop, right? We'd have to just do rice if we go the rice route. And I think we get more money from mushrooms anyway. Anyway, all right, enough being negative. Well, yeah, try not to be negative. The other thing is the cows. I think that might have been a huge mistake. I'm gonna go over there and check on them real quick for a couple of reasons. One, I don't think they're not milking. They're not milk cows, right? They're beef cows, because look at those tracks in the snow. The pasture we bought wasn't capable of doing milk. And I know that like there's pastures where you can get like manure or I forget what the other thing is. It's basically the same thing as manure except it's more sludgy. But I don't think this even outputs that, right? So really we just have to wait until we can sell cows. Hope that they're healthy enough that we get a good price on them. Right, what is this? Cow pasture, animals, 10. Health, 54. How's our water? Our water is good, but like... What does this cow pasture output? I don't think it outputs anything at all. So... that just means... Are these the cows we own right here? No, because these are like ones we could buy. We're like the ones this way. Here we go. Okay, we have 2 cows that are adult, and we bought them as adults. If these guys grow into adults and these guys breed, and we could get something going where we could sell maybe... I'd like to sell, I don't know if it's feasible with how like fast they get up to like adulthood and whatnot and how fast they breed. But if we could get them, if we could sell like 5 cows a month, I mean, not a month, 5 cows a year, maybe that would be worth it, but I don't know that we can do that. We could sell these for almost $2,000 and what we pay for them because they are 19-month Angus cows. So we paid 2-3 and we could sell them for like what, 175? Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know if it's worth keeping the cows or not. And I don't know how quickly they're going to breed. 10, 21. They haven't bred at all yet because we have 7 months and 19 months and we have no babies. And we didn't buy babies. We bought 18 and 6. And so they've only gained a month and they haven't bred. I guess I'll give it a chance and kind of see how it goes. If they can breed fast enough, it might be worth keeping them if we can sell like 5 or 6 cows a year every year. But we kind of probably need to get the population up before we can do that, right? We probably need to get this pen full up on 21 cows because I think that's what it can fit. And right now we have 10. So we basically need to double a little bit more the population just by breeding. I hope they will breed. Reproduction 0. What about these ones? How come this is reproduction 0? This type of cows, brown sow cows, are grass, TMR. Additionally, they require water. This animal has reached its breeding age. Animals that are healthy and older than 18 months can reproduce. Health is 54%. How do we get that health up higher? Will they just get healthy by eating hay, or do they have to get this total mixed ration? Because I can get them hay, and we can produce our own silage, although it's going to be a little while before we can get more silage out. But if we can just feed them silage, and they can get to a health level where they'll reproduce. But if we need the total mixed ration, that's another, like, expense that we have to do. Makes it, maybe I'll just sell off all the cows I have, sell off the pen, and turn it into sheep or something. I don't know. I like maybe having this as like an animal pasture, but honestly, maybe I should just plant grass here and expand our grass. Anyway, how much water do you guys have? Yeah, I guess you have enough. The other thing I might do is I think I'm going to sell... We actually have 2 front loader forks because I forgot to bring some one time up to the shop. I don't know if you remember that. And, yeah, when I did that, I needed those forks and I was too lazy to go back and, get them. Oh, I found something else up about the grass too, and unfortunately we can't even see the grass right now. It says it needs rolling. And I think if you cut the grass in November and you roll it, then it will start growing the next month. And if you don't roll it, then it doesn't start growing until like March, which is terrible because then we're only going to get two like crops out of this throughout the year instead of 3, which we could get. So I'm going to see if I can roll it now. It might not work. The other thing is I don't think I can just roll because I have the seeder on there. So I'm thinking if I empty the seeds, maybe it will let me just roll. Otherwise, if it doesn't let me just roll, I might have to adjust the roller and take the seeder off of it. I had to bring it back to the shop and what's the word? Not upgrade, but you can change up/upgrade things. Oh, can I fit the roller on here with the weight? I guess I can. Alright, I'm gonna unload. Let's see. Turn on roller, unfold. I want to unload the roller. Let's close the cover. And let's unfold it and see what happens on the field, even though it's snowing, which would probably prevent us from actually rolling, but maybe the game's not that smart. Can we lower the roller? All right, we've done a little bit, so let's check the map real quick and see if this like shows us anything different about the field. I should probably use this map a lot more. Oh, I don't want... This is not the map I'm looking for. Farmland, I guess. No. This is it. Okay, see this gray? We got something here. It takes off the harvested. So all it really seems to be doing is taking off harvested, which maybe it makes it so that this will grow next month, which would mean it starts to grow in February. Had we rolled it in November, it would have started growing in December, and we probably could have harvested this again in March. If we don't roll it at all, I don't think it's going to start growing until March. So I don't know that we'll get 3 this year, because it is just January. So yeah, this calendar year, I don't know that we'll get 3, right? Because if we start growing in February, then it would be February grow, March grow, April ready for harvest, but that's like the first time you can harvest it when it's not really full. And then May we could harvest it and it would be full and we'd get a bigger yield. Right? So that would be May. And then we could harvest in May, roll it again in May, and then May, and it'd be June, July, August, September again we could harvest and roll, and then September, October, November. Yeah, we're only going to get 2 this year regardless, so I guess it doesn't really matter much. But we'll definitely coordinate it for next year, where we can get 3. We might like end up, having a field that's ready for harvest, and we're not going to harvest it because we just didn't want to line things up, so that next year we're set up to get 3 grass harvests out of it. Oh boy, I didn't do this well today. But even though we're only going to get 2 this year, it's still, I think it's worth it to roll it if it starts growing sooner, just because we could get a bunch of silage earlier in the year and get cash a little bit quicker than if we wait, right? Even though we wouldn't necessarily get for the year make out any better with like the amount of grass we can sell. We could at least start a little earlier in the year, which would be good because we're strapped for cash. And I think last time we played, I think I ended in January and I saved the game. It wasn't snowing last time when we saved the game, I don't think. And I think there was a contract out for cultivating. It was a small field, so I think I might take that. Looks like, did we leave some grass? Kind of way over on the edge. It's hard to know like where the field ends and begins because of the snow. I mean, I probably could have looked. Probably could have used the what's it called? The GPS or whatever, the steering assist, and get like the lines on the field would have probably helped, but I did not do that. But anyway, I've been rambling and ranting, and I'm not feeling great. A little bit, still have something in my throat. I think I'm gonna set this up on a time lapse. Shouldn't take me too long, and we'll take it from there. I think after that, maybe we'll fix up this greenhouse and do something else with it. But anyway, let's jump into that time lapse. Okay, well, there we are. Hopefully that gets us a little bit ahead of the game where we can harvest our silage or our grass and make silage maybe a couple months earlier in the year than we otherwise would have been able to do. Yeah. I'm hoping that we can afford the mushroom greenhouse. I don't know how much those cost. Well, I'll get a little bit of money back for selling our current greenhouse, and I don't want to just, we'll sell the pallets that we have. Excuse me. We do have a few pallets, so let's go get those pallets taken care of, and then we'll sell that greenhouse and see if we can lock down a mushroom greenhouse. So I think those are a lot more profitable. And yeah, I'm a bit disappointed with the saplings here. Let's see, can we get this in one go? I think so. There's only 2 pallets. We can squeeze 2 onto the forks. Whoops, am I low enough? I think I'm low enough, but I'm not. Over a little more. It's hard because I'm like the indentations in the that the tractors make in the field now, which is new feature to 25. They didn't really indent the field in the old game in 22, but now they do, and it actually makes a difference in bumps that you have to see. Let's see if we can back up a little more. It's kind of cool to see how like the snow gets on the tires too. They're all like white right now. We just kind of straighten out mostly here. Grab this pallet. So the day's still young here. It's only like 10 o'clock in the game. So after we get this greenhouse set up, sold and then hopefully a new one set up. You know, if we don't have the money to buy the new one, probably not going to sell this one, because then at least, I don't know, it might produce another pallet or something or two. I'm not going to sell these right now. I'm going to wait till we get a lot more stuff to sell. I'm just going to get them loaded up on the trailer here. Hopefully. Yeah, that's high enough, yeah. Probably put them a little bit more towards the front of the trailer, but I'm not going to be too picky. We have to adjust them later because we have a full trailer, then we will, but I don't think we're going to have that full of a trailer. I'm going to just disconnect the forks here. I'm not going to disconnect the front loader bit, just the forks, because I want to go get the tree grabber. So make sure I'm just on the forks. Yeah. Don't want to lose those in the snow. I'm gonna get the tree grabber. So yeah, we're obviously like super tight on money. So I think I'm gonna, if the cultivator contract that I was there last time is still there, then I'm gonna grab that. It wasn't a huge amount of money. It was like a little over $1,000, but you know what? It's money. And I'm kind of tempted to cut down another one of our trees because we got some decent cash for the trees. I'm just trying to think, like, I want to get a cultivator at some point and header and like do some and buy some more land, and it's like, I don't know, we probably need like $300,000 to like get land, get a cultivator and a header, and like that's like the cheap cultivator and like a cheap header. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna also grab this water tanker over here and get it out of the way, just because it might become a problem when we go to place a new greenhouse. It might say, oh, there's an object in the way, so just want it to not be in the way. Oh wait, am I going the wrong way? I am. It's on the other side. Just have to go around. Gonna plow through this stop sign. Don't care. Goodbye. Whoa. Okay, that's interesting. Not what I was expecting. Why that? What the hell is happening? And this car is like... Alright. Maybe because of the weights on there? I don't know. That was weird. Alright, let's go and drop the weight. Maybe the weight is causing some problems there. Drop the weight over here by the seeds. As good a spot as any. If I can see through these trees. We have to cycle through with what, G? To the back, drop that weight. Shouldn't matter that I have these front forks on. That would be an issue. So shouldn't be an issue. That was really funky. I don't know what the heck happened there. But hopefully, without the weight. Seems much better without the weight. It really did not like the weight on there, I think. Alright, well, let's just get this out of the way for now. We'll shut our tractor off and we'll go into the build menu here. And before we build... Is this the mushroom? Not enough money. $9,000. Oof. Okay, what if we didn't do mushrooms and we just did... Even this is $9,000. We're not going to have enough. So we can't even do that. Even if we sold this, right? I mean, it cost 3,000. We're going to sell it for less than 3,000, obviously. We sell it for 1,500, so that's 2, 3. Yeah, we'll have like 3,500. It's still not enough. What if I sell one of these quickie bars? Because we have another one here. Because I accidentally got 2. That could get us a little bit of money. Let's see where that cultivating. Yeah, see, harvested is now. It doesn't say that it needs. It does say it needs rolling. I don't understand that because we just rolled it. It doesn't say it needs lime. And it looks like it's fully fertilized. So I guess that's good. I guess that's as good as we can do right now. Oh, that contract. There was a small cultivating. There's a couple small ones, it looks like. 14 and 27. Maybe I take this 14 one, right? I think we can knock this out. Hopefully it works with a disc harrow because that's what we have, and one of my rules was to not borrow equipment. So I'm going to accept this contract. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to hook up the cultivator. I'm just going to leave this tanker here because I don't know where else to put it. But I'm going to leave these forks on, and we're going to go back and sell them. I think originally I said I would like make up the difference, like find the new price and just pretend it didn't happen. I don't know if I'm going to actually do that. Maybe I'll just sell it and take. I mean, I could. We really do need the money, but I don't know. Where the heck is our cultivator? Our disc harrow. Oh, it's over here. Right, I forgot. It's red. I was looking for some reason I thought it was blue. It's not. Alright, so maybe we'll do this, see how this job goes. If it goes really smooth and quick, I might end up doing, it looked like there was another small cultivating job. I was hoping to really have to do contracts, but as I was saying earlier, we need like, I don't know, 300,000 to really get like another plot of land and to really get into like arable crops. It's going to take us forever to get there, I feel like, because we got like 14 bales of silage last time. Would we get like 7-8 grand for that? Something like that. We lost one bale because I dropped it in the biogas plant trying to sell it there. And so it's just stuck there. Right, so even like if we got 8 grand, right, for those silage bales, right? If we did that this year, we're not going to be able to get 3 harvests out of our grass. So that leaves us with what, 16 grand, and then we got like a little bit for those saplings. Like, I don't know, like we're probably looking at like pulling in 20 grand a year. Like, not gonna cut it, guys. So yeah, I'm actually super disappointed in those saplings. So I'm hoping that the mushrooms really work out a lot better for us. I think they will. They should increase our income, but we really have nothing else going on other than silage and maybe cows. Yeah, I'm really skeptical on the cows. I don't even know. Like, I'm kind of giving them, like, I'm gonna wait at least a couple months and see, like, are they reproducing at all? But I'm wondering if we should just get rid of and sell all of them off. Probably the thing that would give us the most money right now would just be to turn that into grass. Just make more silage, more bales, even though it's a really tiny lot. But all right, let's see. I'm gonna drop this. This is why I'm not gonna let me drop it because it's all the way up. So we'll go here. Go here. Oh no, I had to go one more. There we go. Alright. Whoops. I didn't really mean to shut that off, but why are you dressed in like a tank top in the snow? Crazy lady. Alright, well I only want this. So we could sell this for $6,000. Hey, that's not bad actually. That's more than I thought. So yeah, we definitely don't need two of these, especially not for, you know, $6,000. I'd much rather have the $6,000 right now. That gets us to 8. Maybe we can get that greenhouse after all. We definitely can, especially after we do this cultivating mission or contract. Call it a mission. It's on field 14, and we are. I want the map. We go here, and then we can cut across. Yeah, just get on this main road. Once we get past the tracks and past this field, we can just kind of cut through. Yeah, all right, so we can get the new greenhouse. We'll get that going. Hopefully that gives us a little more income. I think I'm going to hold off on the getting rid of the cows. I'm going to try to give them another month or so and see how they do. I don't think I could plant grass anyway, even if I sold everything off this month. There's really not a lot of benefit because when can I plant grass? I can't plant grass again until March anyway. So we might as well leave the cows there all of Feb and into March. And then if we check on them early March and it still looks like that they're not doing much and they're not getting ready to reproduce or reproducing at all, I think we'll just abandon the cows for now. Eventually I want cows for sure. One thing I wish this game had, I'm kind of surprised they don't, and I was thinking of maybe giving a stab at making a mod myself, but I don't know. But anyway, the thing I wish they had was like a butcher shop. Instead of just like raising the beef cattle and selling it, like why can't we like bring it to or even pay someone to transport it to like a butcher shop, and then like, you know, just like they have like the bakery where you can bring the wheat and make bread. You should be able to go to the butcher shop and make steaks. I guess I can cut through here. It's a bit hilly. Although this would be a nice little lot here if we wanted to get into like tree farming. We could plant a bunch of trees, but I don't know that we're going to do that anytime soon. This is the wrong field. This is 15. We only need to go up a little bit more to 14. Oh good, at least this one doesn't have snow all over it, so we can actually see. It's nice that they do that for you. It's nice that they do that for you. I think I am going to turn on the GPS. I don't want 3 header rows. Maybe 2. We'll do 2. Hold H. Mode, steering assist. Excuse me, show lines. Oh, that's what I'm... Activate lane H. So I lower my arrow. I just tap H. Ah. Now can I just hit forward and it steers for me? I guess so. I wasn't using the wasn't using it properly before, apparently. Anyway, this is hopefully not that long of a job, but long enough that we're going to jump into a time lapse, because I'm sure you don't want to watch me do this. So we'll get back to another time lapse here. All right, that is job done. Okay, they don't let you, as soon as the contract is finished, it's like, they don't let you, you know, like, you don't have to fully cultivate the entire lot, like, to get the 100% on the contract. And as soon as the contract is finished, even if you wanted to, like, completely finish it, like, it's like, all of a sudden it's like, oh, it's not your land. You can't do it anymore. Which, I guess it is what it is. All right, let's collect this money. I think I'm very tempted to do one more real quick, so I'll probably have to jump into another time lapse because there's another field. Yeah, is that 27? $8,000. 8,000 is a lot of money, but that's going to be a huge field, and there's no way we're doing that with our tiny little tractor and cultivator. That would take forever. Deadwood. I don't know that I want to do a deadwood one. Plowing we can't do because we don't have a plow. Wood transport we could maybe do, but it would probably take forever. I don't know how many logs are there. Number of trees, 21. I think we could fit like 10 or 11 on our flatbed and pull it with our tractor, and we could do 2 trips. I mean, that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. I don't know. I'm going to take this other one, though, because this is literally right on the way back to our place. So I might as well do it. I was really hoping not to have to do a bunch of contract work, but I think we're going to pretty much be stuck doing a bit of contract work. It's just kind of the way it is until we can get ourselves a cultivator, a seeder, a header, and another plot of land. Which reminds me, I should check the specials. Not that we have money to spend, but we're probably going to have to really be lucking out on some specials to hopefully get that going sooner rather than later. And I had to say, that last field that I did, I finally figured out how to use the GPS correctly. And oh my god, it was so helpful. No field course detected. Oh, because I have to hold. I'm going to do one header this time. Show lines on. Hit OK. How come I don't see the lines? Show lines. No field detected for preview. Is this the right field? 27? 27. Completed? I think there's a glitch in the game, but I'll take it. We just got a contract completed without having to do any work. Yeah. Okay. We have $11,000, and apparently we cultivated this field. I have no idea. You know what? We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. We need the money. And I'm not considering that cheating because we didn't intentionally try to like break the game or hack the game or use some sort of developer tool to get money, add money or anything like that. We just tried to do a contract and it was already done for us. So, yay. How do I get back? How do I get back? I think I just take it right here. Yeah. Alright, so we'll get back and we definitely have enough money to get that mushroom greenhouse. And we'll sell our current greenhouse, we'll get that mushroom greenhouse, we'll get that set up with water, get that going, and then we either are probably gonna head to bed and sleep or take that logging. I think we might take that logging. If we don't take that logging job, then maybe we'll cut down one of our trees. I feel like it's too early just to advance and head to bed. I feel like we should probably try to make a little bit more money. And I think we have enough time to do it. I'm just not sure what tree would we take down. I'm tempted just to do that transport one. And hopefully it's not terrible. Drop you there. Alright, let's move this tractor out of the way a bit. We're going to have to fill this back up with water. But let's go into build mode. We should be able to... I know we can afford to buy that other one. So we're going to sell this one. Yes. And we're going to do... We can't do the double. It's 18K. But we can do a single. So there's the water. Where's the pallet spawn? I don't know where the pallet spawn is. It's not clear at all from this, like where the pallet spawn is. There's the water. There's the door. Does it spawn by the door or on the sides? You know what? We'll put the water towards the back. That way there, no matter where the pallet spawn is, I don't want the pallet spawn to be out here. That's my biggest concern. And then I'm going to tuck this over probably as close as I can. Land is not owned by me. All right, we're going to place that right there. Okay, the pallet spawn's over here. Okay. Hopefully this, whoops, no, not mine. I want to do that anyway. Let's fill this with water, and then I think I'm gonna, you know what, let's just accept that contract now. Well, let's see. Yeah, we'll accept that contract. But I want to fill this with water first. So, come on. Can I attach you? There we go. Oh, I don't want this whole video to be mostly just time lapse, time lapse, time lapse, time lapse with like just me talking at the beginning and then all time lapse. Yeah, I don't know what else. What else can I bring you in on, right? I'm trying to bring you guys in as much as possible on my thought processes. You know, I think we've pretty much decided that there's no point in selling the cows right now. We'll kind of give them another 2 months and see how they do. If they start breeding like nuts, and you know, so I think I had what, 10 cows there or 9 cows there. Right, if they start doing a good amount of breeding, can I fill you? Yeah, there we go, refill. Maybe we'll keep them and then we can sell them. Like I said, if I could sell like 5 or 6 a year, maybe I would probably keep it. But I'm thinking that's probably wishful thinking. Probably to sell that many too would have to get that pen full up to 21 first, and then try to get into a nice rotation where it's like we have the babies being born, then they become adults, and then we sell, you know, five or six throughout the year. And then it just builds back up to 21, then we sell, then it builds back up to 21, then we sell. I have no idea if that's remotely feasible. I've never done cows. I actually don't have a ton of Farming Simulator 22 experience. I do own the game. I did play it a bit. I didn't get much into production chains at all. I didn't ever do animals. Did some like wheat crops and stuff like that. That's not true. I did do chickens. I did do some chickens. Sold eggs, and I did bees and sold honey. And it looks like that's all the water it's going to take. Kind of screwed up the land a little bit with the placement of this. You see how it, like, I don't know, it looks like it screwed up the land a bit. Anyway, gonna drop that off there. Kind of like made like a weird steep hill here, but oh well, guess I can't complain too much. All right, I wonder, does this say growing? No. I don't know how I can get rid of this needs rolling when I literally just rolled it. It's kind of frustrating. Which seems like a bug. Either I'm doing something wrong or there's a bug in the game where you roll grass, it doesn't, just says needs rolling anyway. Or if maybe because we didn't roll the field with a normal roller before we seeded. I don't know. Oh, what was I gonna do? Right, I was gonna go. We have enough time in the day. It's already what, like 14, 18? Is that like 4:18? No, 3. Oh, I have these stupid pallets here. We're really gonna have to remove those if we're gonna. Well, I'm gonna need the log picker thing too. So I'm gonna have to do a whole bunch of switcherooing here with our. Come on. Gonna do a whole bunch of switcherooing. We're gonna have to. Come on. Here we go. Have to attach that, and then we're going to immediately drop that thing off, and then we're going to have to get the pallet fork real quick so that we can take these pallets and put them somewhere else. I guess I was thinking that it would be fine to put them on the truck flatbed because we'd eventually load it up and sell some stuff, but gonna need it for this other mission, and these are gonna be mission. I keep calling them missions. I guess I'm used to other games where you have missions instead of quote unquote contracts. That's not high enough. A little bit higher, yeah. There we go, right under them. Beautiful. All right, I don't know where to put these things. I'll just put them by my house, I guess. And then we're going to have to get the tree grabber. They're just on one fork. Oh well, it worked. So it doesn't really matter. Oh, okay. Go down. There we go. Alright, where are those tree grabbers at? Where did I leave those? They over there? Oh, I see them. They're by the seeds and such here. I guess I'll leave the forks over here next to the baler tool. Bale picker-upper. I don't know what the term for that is. I really love that bale picker-upper tool. It's much better than the first one I got, which was terrible. I mean, maybe the other one works better for some people, but oh my god, I hated that first one. It was so hard to use. This one is just nice. Right, there we go. Alright, we have our tree grabber. We have this trailer, which is not the best for hauling logs, but it works. I got this trailer because I was like, oh, it's going to be very versatile, right? It can do pallets, it can do bales, it can do trees, but really it does pallets really well, and then it does bales okay, and then it's terrible at trees. But you know, I mean, I could have got a specialized bale trailer that would have been way better for baling, but I don't know. This one does work for all those functions. It might not work well, but all right, we're gonna try this wood transport, and then we have to go. What field is this? Farmland 33. Where's 33? Oh, it's not too far. Oh, it's right up there. Okay, yeah, we'll do this. Accept contract. All right, so we just have to go up this main road. get rid of that menu. Right? Yeah, just up here. We have all the tools we need, right? No, we don't. These logs are going to be heavy as anything. I'm going to need the weight. Let's grab that real quick. I think we can pull the trailer with the weight, if I remember correctly. That one seems okay, if I remember, I hope. Unlike the water tanker, which really hates having the weight on there. Really could have gone with a little bit bigger weight. This one is, I guess, just barely okay for now. It works. Alright, we're down to $3,000, which, you know, we sold a greenhouse and we got a new greenhouse, so you know what? Yes, it's okay. And once we complete this job pays what, like 5K-ish? So we'll have 8.5, something around there. Alright, well, I think we've had a little fun talking, discussing, but I think it's probably time to jump into a time lapse. Hopefully it's not too quickly after the last time lapse, and we'll get this wood contract done. Well, guys, I hate being a quitter, but this job is just not for me. I don't have the right equipment, and I don't have the patience to futz around with these stupid logs. It's just too frustrating. And it's going to be multiple trips, and I mean the $5,000 would be nice, but yeah, not I'm not dealing with this very well. I'd rather just do something else. We'll find other ways to make money. That is just not the job for me. Not with this equipment anyway. Is that our little cow pasture down there? I think it is. Yeah, I think if I'm going to do any more tree work, it's going to be our own trees. Maybe I'll take down a tree on our farm and sell it. I don't love doing the tree work, especially not with like the really nice, high-end, expensive equipment. But we kind of do need the cash. I think doing our own tree is a bit more manageable. Plus, it's more of like a, well, we have a tree down in our yard. We got to take care of it one way or another. So anyway, I think I'm just going to advance the day here. And, yeah, see where our cows are at, see where our grass is at. It should be growing. See if we get any mushroom pallets. Speaking of pallets, here, let's drop these. Let's drop this whole thing. I'd like to get rid of this stump too, but I'm not buying a stump grinder. Those are expensive. Whoops. Come on. Oh, what'd I do? Drop the weight? I dropped the weight. I meant to drop that. This is so bumpy. Weird. Alright, let's park our tractor over here and call it a day. Ending the day with 3,000. A little less than I had hoped, but wake up at 8 a.m. Why not? Maybe we'll get some other good contracts. If we can get a cultivator, which I know are super expensive, that's another thing. We can do contracts with them, and you get a bonus on the contracts because, does it say growing? Doesn't say growing yet. That's super weird. But the little patches down here that I tried to that I tried to fix because there wasn't any grass, they are growing. And these are going to be like literally probably ready to harvest in March. So what's the strategy? Just reseed the grass every year? I mean, we could, and we could get at least 3, right? Because we seeded that in November. If we reseed the whole field, still says needs rolling. Doesn't really look like it's growing. Yeah, this contract. Let's just cancel this contract. Plowing, rock removal, and deadwood are our only contracts. Nothing great. Let's go visit our cows. Well, put me in the cow pasture. Hi, cows. They are cute. I didn't necessarily want to be in the pasture. Okay, let's see. We have still 10 cows. And we have... We're low on hay. Their health is 0, and their reproduction is... Their productivity 0. Wait, how do you guys not have food? You have these hay bales right here. What, do I have to, like, they're not close enough to the thing. Alright, let's go push the hay bales. Hay bales. I don't think we're gonna have to actually like pick up the bales, but I'm gonna bring the grabber just in case. I don't wanna get over there and find out we need it and then be like, oh crap, I have to go back and get it. No real contracts for us. No mushroom production, which is a bit sad. Come on. Come on. Get in there. Here we go. Alright, let's get the bale grabber. Hopefully we're close to some mushroom production. But I think all I should have to do is like bump these things. No? Yeah? Come on guys, you have hay. I put a whole bunch right here for you. You're saying you have none. Now your health is down to 0 again. I don't think these cows are going to work out, but like I said, there's really no point in selling them until next month. Then we could plant grass. Alright, why are you not going in? Is this bale just like almost too big to get in there? Let's see what the problem is. Does it actually have to fit all the way? Problem is, there's like a bump here. Really has to go in there. That's annoying. These bales are just barely. You can fit them in there. It's too bad they just can't like be next to it. There, that one finally went all the way in, so I'm gonna push this one in there so it will get used up eventually too. But I will assume that it won't just disappear immediately. Unless by some miracle we start getting baby cows next month, which I highly doubt. I think I'm gonna sell all these cows. I think we kind of have to. We have all the equipment for grass, so we can do that basically for free. We have seed. We should have plenty of seed, I think. We might not even have to plant grass because I built it on top of a grass field. Unless it like erased the grass field and just turned it to meadow. I don't know. Ah! A little too wide. Did that the first time too. Right, can we not knock it to the side this time, please? Was that just too high? Was that the problem? We should be able to grab it. We got it. What's the perfect height here? About there, maybe? It's too high. Because this bump bumps you up quite a bit. Still too high. What am I hitting? The fence? You gotta be up a little higher than that, dude. Lower? Come on. Oh, this alone is making me not want to do the cows anymore. This is frustrating. All I want to do is get this in there. There you go. Oh, don't fall. Oh, you son of a bitch. You better be. You're kidding me right now. You are freaking kidding me. I will get this stupid thing in there. It's the last thing I do, even though it's probably just a waste because we'll sell the cows anyway. Should just sell the bale, make more money. But now I'm determined to do it. Just because it really pissed me off there. You will go in. There you go. There you go. What are they doing on water? Still have 4,000, no, 458 liters. Boy, that bale did go away. How quickly they eat that. How much hay does this? 80%, 8,970 liters. Alright, well, I don't know what there is for us to do today. We might have to just go into March. There's really nothing. There's no contracts. How come this is not growing anything? Oh, I didn't activate the stupid products. I hate that you have to activate them. It's so stupid. They should all be activated. Right, because the water's there, but you have to individually say you want to activate each thing. I really feel like they should automatically, like the default should be everything is activated, and then you have to go and shut things off. we probably would have had a couple pallets. Yeah, I really don't like what it did to the terrain either, but like it adjusted the terrain out in the road, which we don't even own, so I don't even think I could like smooth it out, unfortunately. That's really unfortunate. I don't like that at all. I would have put it in further had I known it was going to do that. Yeah, I would have put it in. Huh. Well. Oh well. Yeah, no contracts that we can really do. We can't sow. Not unless I change my stance about renting, and none of these are really that great anyway. 1,000, 2,000. After you lease the equipment, you're gonna get hardly anything. Alright, hopefully this grass says it starts to grow soon. Still says it's not growing. Maybe I just don't understand this game at all, but I could have sworn that the grass just grew back automatically. See, this little patch is ready to harvest. I should have reseeded the whole damn field, apparently. This grass isn't doing shit still, and it's March. It hasn't even begun to grow. Is it hailing? It's hailing. Huh, they put hail in the game. Look at that. This thing hasn't produced a pallet yet either. %8 on these mushrooms. No babies. The productivity went up through the roof. Health is at 72. Kinda hate to get rid of these cows. This grass field says it needs lime. We're running out of stuff to feed our cows. They've actually gone up in price. Like we bought 2.3. I think last time it was like 1.8 or 1.9. Just trying to think, like, how many bales are we gonna get out of this small field? Maybe 5? Is it really worth it? Or should we just keep the cows? I feel like do it in grass would be more profitable, quicker, but I kind of just want to keep the cows, if I'm being honest. I don't know what the hell is happening with my grass. I really wish I had just reseeded the whole field. So as you can see, down here it's already ready to harvest. Now, I wouldn't harvest this because it's not fully grown, right? You get a little bit if you wait an extra month, it grows up more and you get more grass, but ready to harvest. And this has yet to even begin growing. We even did the rolling thing. And there's no good contracts, is that true? Hoeing, weeding, no good contracts, not that we could do, not unless I break my rule and we start leasing equipment. I hope the cows don't get unhealthy again. I don't know if they have enough food. I guess we'll find out. We might just blow through this whole year. Just sleep, 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 sleep. Finally, our grass is starting to grow back in April. I wonder if I had rolled immediately, if the grass would be at this stage over here now. Unfortunately, it's not worth mowing this, right? Tiny little thing. Contracts look like shit again, too. Maybe we'll do the deadwood. Nah. Maybe we'll cut down one of our own trees. I think we might have to. Like, there's really... Let me check the cows, though. I want to... How are they doing? Probably could have done it without... Hay's getting low. But, oh my gosh, they're worth 2,769. They're worth more than I paid for them now. Okay, so maybe this is not such a bad proposition after all. Because we paid... You can buy them for 232. This is... They're all 100% reproductions going up. Let's stick with the cows. It's more fun. I don't know, you know, just doing more grass is not as fun. We are going to need some hay or silage. I think hay's cheaper, so I'm just going to feed them hay until we can get them silage from our own farm. So let's take, actually, I can just tab over to our tractor. Let's go buy some more hay. We're going to have to. We have some cash. We should have enough to buy some hail bays. Although fitting them in that stupid little thing is ridiculous, but... Oh, wrong side. Alright, so we'll hail some bay. We'll buy some hay. And, yeah, we'll go buy some hay. Feed the cows. We finally have a pallet. Should check how much water They might need some more water. I really am a little upset about how that screwed up the road there. But yeah, I don't know. What's our plan? We're gonna feed the cows. How do we get on the other side? Didn't I take it last time? Stupid other ships. This is going to take forever too because it just started entering. These things are slow. You know what I can do. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. To go here. Go get the tractor later. Specials, not that we can afford anything. Nothing really. Very fancy combine. Maybe we should buy the square. The round ones are cheaper though. The silage is more expensive, so I'm going to feed him hay. I think 3 ought to be enough. Maybe we'll just get 4 just in case. Yeah. What? We don't have enough money. 4 bills? 2005. Balance 3000. Base price. What are the options? Total price. How come the amount here 1728 amount 0? Okay. All right, well, I guess we don't have enough to buy 4, so we'll buy 3. And hopefully this is done crossing. I have to wait for the ferry now. Alright, well I know I said we would chop down a tree, but it is getting late for me, so I think I'm gonna just about call it a night here, and we will chop the tree next episode. I am just gonna do one more thing, and that is going to top off the water at the mushroom and cows. Make sure that the cows have plenty of water. They seem to be doing quite well. So I'm very happy with that. You know, it feels like it was a bit of a frustrating, you know, episode for me, or whatever, episode session, play. I feel like we're going really, really slow. But hopefully that changes soon. Hopefully these mushrooms end up netting us a lot of money. Hopefully these cows start reproducing, growing, and we'll be able to I really hate this. I hate this so much. Start overfilling. Let's make sure that cows have plenty of water. I really hate the way that bumped out there. I don't know that I could really fix it. I wish I had saved right before I did that, and then realized how much I hated it. And then yeah, fixed it. Okay, they took a bunch of water. They have a bunch of hay, a bunch of water. I also just realized there's a stream right here. Can I fill this from a stream? Apparently not. That's too bad. Really wish I could fill it from a stream. Is there a spot down here? The stream kind of goes under the bridge. Does it get like wider at any point? Not really. I mean, I could try getting water here again. The last time I did that, the tractor fell in the water because it gets really steep. It gets really steep. But if I could back in, I'm just terrible at backing. When you have like an attachment that kind of hinges, like getting it to back up properly is... I did not. Oh, there we go. Nice. Alright, refill. I told you it was very steep over here. Alright, we got our water tank full. Eventually I want to buy this land, but we are far off from that. We are far off from that, but our cows seem happy. We're making mushrooms. I guess I'll bring this back to the main farm. I was gonna just drop it by the cows, but I think I'll just bring it all the way back to the main farm. Save. We'll call it a day. Release an episode. And then next time we'll cut down a tree. Which tree? I'm not exactly sure yet. Put this over here, more in the grass this time. Yeah, I really hate this bump. And the annoying part is it let me like place it here, and then it like altered the train out past my property, so I don't think I can fix it really. Even if I like sold it and rebuilt it, it's like that bump is now out past my property, so if I tried to like alter the terrain, it would probably tell me that I can't, which is annoying. Like, well, then why did you bump it up if it's past the area I own? It's just so stupid looking. And it's so annoying because like, you have to drive up this big bump just to deliver the water. I would much rather have put this in a bit more. Had I known it was going to do that. Alright, well that's it for me, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you next time, and hopefully we will make some more money.